Hello, Dr. Rossler here. We're going to go over some introductory points with our next reading, which is Plato's Republic, Book 7. So here in DB Seminar 9, we have the text. I've given you the whole Republic, right? We're not going to read all of it. We're just going to read Book 7 so you can see where it's located. These are some reading app notes that I'll go over in a second. And then I've given an annotated reading of the first part of the text, which is the parable of the cave. Okay, so they're all at your beck and call. Here's our reading organization of the text. So it's about a 25 page text in dialogue form. We'll break it down into 3 beats. The first beat, about 3 pages, is the parable of the cave in more or less raw form. Okay. And then the next part is the mediation of the parable of the cave. That's where Socrates and Glaucon discuss in more detail what the parable means. And then we have the last part, which is where they extend out and they talk more about the general topics of the text, the Republic. And they're more, we can look at that just as, more, dialogue. And so for Thursday, which our class is now set up for, we want to concentrate on the parable of the cave, right? This raw version, more or less. Okay. And I have some prompts for that. But before I get to that, I'm going to go to look at the reading apps, right? So this is a PDF that you have at your beck and call there, right? So this is some notes that I use. So it's like all the notes that I'm thinking about and trying to, represent the text to you and mediate the text to you. So I'm just going to riff on a few highlights. I'm not going to go over it all. You're welcome to read it if you want. So first question, always the first question, why are we reading this text in IH? We're reading it because it presents origins of both philosophy and science, at least science in the formal science idea, the Galilean idea of science. Okay, so in that sense, it's important. In IH2, you're going to actually read, scientific text from Galileo, Darwin, or Thomas Kuhn. There's other ones to read as well. So we want to sort of see the origins of this philosophical and scientific desire, if you will, in this part of the class.